Okay, welcome to Life Peak TV. This is the Leading Voices show, and today we are here to talk the very concern on the health sector crisis. But before we start, I have my guest with me here. Let him introduce himself.
Okay, I'm Oscar Yamanda. I'm so really grateful to be here today. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. Feel welcome to Life Peak TV. And today we want to talk about the health sector crisis, whereby the doctors are on strike and they are requesting the President of Kenya, that is President William Ruto, to listen to them. They are on strike. Maybe you can just tell us something about the strike. What led to the strike? What's going on so far?
Okay. Currently, we're witnessing a doctor strike, and it's something that has took a month plus. It's something that didn't just, start a day later. It's something that starts now is 1 month plus. And the reason for it is because doctors are demanding their welfares to be heard, their welfares to be dealt in accordingly. They have stipulated them. There are some welfares that need to be dealt by the government. For example, they have given a disclaimer on late payments and maybe the poor working conditions. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Maybe you can just tell us what's the government saying, or what is the official take on this strike that is ongoing a month plus. What's the take? What's the take on it?
Okay. We've seen maybe the government is giving it a blunt eye. Is not. It's not taking it as such a serious matter. Why? Because they see they have just taken it as a normal thing. It's not that serious. We can see the opposition is the one that is really working hard, giving itself to ensure that doctors' welfares are dealt with in accordance. We've seen figures like Babu Owino really struggling, really calling the doctors to not give up, to continue until where they will find rest on their welfares. Yeah. But the government till now, nothing at all, is just giving negative feedbacks as per the doctor's prescription or stipulations.
Do you feel maybe the doctors should continue with the strike, or perhaps they should end it?
Doctors, I encourage them to continue the strike until the stipulations have been given that first priority and treated as the way they want. They should continue with the strike until their payments or the talk that they want be given the first priority, and anything that they have given or they have raised, all their concerns be treated, and that is when I can support the strike to end. But for now, let them just strike so that the government to feel it, the government to see it as a real thing, as a big issue. Because if they keep silent, if they don't take any action, it's something that the government will just continue, keep on, or they will just give it a blind eye.
Okay, maybe you can see you're advising the doctors to continue with the strike. Yeah. On the contrary side, the government on its own is planning to fire the doctors who are striking. Maybe do you feel it's the right thing for them, or to end all this? What should be done?
That is something that can't happen. Firing the doctors or health officers countrywide. Where will others come from? becoming a doctor is something that they are so knowledgeable. They are figures that are so knowledgeable and are figures that are treated hard, because becoming a doctor is not a walk on the path as you think. Yeah, it's just a matter of making them fear. But the government can't take that action.
The government cannot fire.
Yeah, they can't take that fair action. Why? Because, they have work. The doctors are just demanding their welfare. They are just demanding their payments. They are not after anything huge. They are not after anything that the government is not, maybe the government have not done. It's just payment, good working conditions, and maybe early payment, and maybe their welfare, just to be given the first priority. That alone.
Okay, maybe you see, like for the government, they are trying to bring a suggestion, like the doctors who are on strike currently.
Yeah.
The government took major parts of them. They educated them, they funded for their academics.
Yeah.
And even, like, it's not like they have not been paying them. They have been paying them, but currently, like, they are shortage of funds. And they are asking them to go and wait for the payment.
Yeah.
Because they were educated with help, finance, and they are asking them to go back because of that. Do you feel like it is right? Because the government educated you using their funds, now you are working. You should go because you were educated by them. Is it right?
I don't think that is right. Why? I am educated by the government, yes. I'm working.
Yes.
Meaning that, am I supposed not to be paid? Am I not having some problems or some things also to tackle for myself? That help is still sustaining me? No. A big no. So, it's just the government should just pave a way. Call the relevant bodies representing the doctors and health officers at large. Call them. Discuss. Even if there is no capital currently, the government should call, discuss, and give the doctors way forward. That's the only thing that they are deserving. The way forward. Not these mischievous, talkings here and there. No. They just need their way forward. If payment, the government should discuss with them. Yes, currently we have no capitals, but give us some time. They specify the time, then I know and believe everything will just be okay. But these mere talks here and there without, putting in mind what the doctors are deserving, to me, that is not the way forward. Things should not be tackled in that way.
Okay, you've been talking about the way forward. Probably the government has not been silent on this. You've seen President William Ruto coming to the doctor saying, like, the issue of returns. The government has decided they'll be paying returns 70,000. And that's the way forward already. Only it is not. What's the way forward? Actually, like, it's not like they have not been talking. They have been talking, but still, we can see that the doctors are not convinced with their words.
Yeah.
They need actions.
Yeah.
Then, maybe, like, what do you feel?
Just a mere talk without actions, obviously that is a dead plan. To me, the doctors need a talk plus an action. Let the government, after that talk, let the government, rise on their feet and do according to what they have discussed or what they have settled on. Okay? Not just a mere talk, maybe talking, and on the other side, you will find that the government is also abusing them, making them to forcefully end the strike, of which they can't end if or minus their speculations have not been dealt with. It's just a matter of the government, treating them or putting their desires on the first priority, so that to settle the matter straight. Yeah.
Okay, we see, like, despite that the government has no finance, currently to pay the doctors. But looking at the budget that is being sent, President Ruto is currently having so much spending on himself as a capitation in the state of the flying all over the world. Do you feel like there are some things that should be prioritized than the plans that President Ruto has set?
Okay, this matter, this statement that government has no fund, I don't know what techniques, what tactics is the government using to give the citizens such a feedback. Having no funds, and every day, each and every day, we citizens pay taxes. It matters how taxes are being accumulated. The government should set priorities or speculations on how the taxes are being accumulated. The taxes or government money is being misused. Why? You can see these MPs, all the government officials, including the CSS, the public service. Those figures are misusing government money. Why? You will find that they are given so many remunerations, of which is of no use. The government needs just to plan on how the government or the taxes collected be accumulated to avoid these unnecessary or no excuse feedbacks.
Okay, maybe do you feel like the other sectors apart from the health sector are undergoing the same thing, though they keep quiet?
Yeah, they are undergoing. Sectors like health, so many sectors are undergoing this, but it's just a matter of maybe having a feel to the government, just keep giving themselves morale on how just to carry on things, devising on other ways. You can see, maybe giving the directions for more money to parents. Parents are maybe pocketing deeply to sustain education system because of just poor funding that the government is giving. Yeah.
Okay, maybe what can you advise the government, the striking doctors as you conclude?
Maybe the government and the health sector should by far chance sit down, because this is something that has taken long. Matters health is like not treating citizens as per our constitution, because me and you, we are citizens, and we are both equivalent to that health, to better health. And here comes the government, the doctors are on strike. All health officers are on strike. Recently, they have issued a notice that even private sectors, private doctors they have that higher chance to come also on strike. What will happen? Where will the citizens fetch help? Treatments and not all medical attention. So the government, should just initiate a talk with the health sector officers to ensure that this thing comes to an end. Yeah, so that our citizens, or all citizens at large, are both equivalent to, or both given that clear indication as deserved. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for leading us today. We leave all the rest to the government to take concerns on the issues that have been raised by the doctors, delayed payments, posting of the interns. We have reduced payments. All it's about payments. They should settle it and leave it to them. And up to there, we want to leave you And we meet next time. Same place, same time. Keep